A lot of people don't know what it's like to be Canadian. I'm gonna tell you. Probably the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of Canada is the winter. Only in Canada can you go from -10 to +30 in a week. Trust me, I would know. It happened last month. Yes, in May. It was snowing one day and then we were swimming the next. It was really amazing. People like to think that Canadians don't feel the cold, but in reality, we just don't bitch about it. It's cold. Deal with it. That's where snow pants and jackets come in. You wouldn't think it's cold either if you dressed like this. This is actually my jacket and I wore it in -40. And by the way, when I say temperature, we're talking Celsius. You know, when I was younger, it used to always say that it was like 70 degrees in the States or whatever on their news channels. And I always think, wow, no wonder they think Canada's cold. It's insanely hot there.
Wow!
Canada might be cold most of the time, but when it's hot, it's hot. I got my first sunburn of the year a few weeks ago. I was outside for an hour. That's Canada. But when your skin hasn't seen the sun for 8 months, that'll happen. And yes, Canadians love hockey. A lot of Canadians try to deny that. They are lying to themselves. Listen, it's not my fault that the majority of players in the NHL are Canadian. But then again, when it's cold for 8 or 9 months out of the year, what are you supposed to do? You put some skates on, you go play pond hockey with your friends. And yeah, we say A, usually when we're fighting about our favorite hockey teams. Habs are sucking pretty bad, eh? Oh yeah, sorry, I couldn't hear you over the clinking of all these cups. Wow, that's so weird, I couldn't hear you over the sound of your team living in the past. Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you over the clinking of all these cups. Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of... That's so weird, I couldn't hear you over Wayne Gretzky. Yeah, you traded him, idiot. One word. Patrick Laine. Yeah, you can keep him, we don't want him. First overall, 3 years in a row. Yeah, first overall in the draft, that's not really something to brag about, Edmonton. Yeah, you're one to talk. All of you are living in the past. Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of Austin Matthews and Mitchell Marner. Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the clinking of all these cups. You're gonna say that again, are you? Yeah? Okay. I couldn't hear you over the clinking. At least my team doesn't have a bunch of whiny losers. 67. How about never? Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of... No, go on. Screw you guys! And yeah, we do say sorry, but no, not excessively. If you think that we're saying it excessively, then you're clearly under-apologizing. Oh my god, sorry, that sounded really mean. Sorry. A lot of people, and even Canadians, really hate on those maple candies that you get at a tourist shop. Bro, have you ever tried them? I eat these whenever I can get them. They're amazing. Not to mention the fact that some of our bills smell like maple syrup. I shit you not. If you ever get the chance, grab a $100 Canadian bill and smell it. In the privacy of your own home, of course. And while you're at it, take note of the color of the bills. That's how it should be. No, I'm not biased. I'm right. That's so horrible. It's so easy to grab a bill out of my wallet because they're color-coded. Like, I couldn't imagine living in the States. I'd be like, oh, sorry, I meant to give you a $5 bill. I gave you 35 instead. Whoops! Sorry, what was it, $11? Can I give you a 10 and a loonie? Sorry, it's $11? Okay. Do you want 11 bills or should I just get a 10? Oh, sorry, that's 50. I can't tell. They're all the same color. Don't even get me started on poutine. I don't know one person who doesn't like poutine in Canada. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm paleo and I still eat poutine like 10 times a year. It's like a drug. A cheesy, starchy, gravy-y drug. And no, they're not disco fries. They're poutine. Now let's move on to how Canadians say words. Apparently it's a big deal. Sure, we say some words different, but I'm not sure that's a bad thing. And while we're on the topic of words, let me give you a quick grammar lesson. Favorite, color, flavor, favor, check, center, neighbor. And if you want something to eat, why don't we rip over to Timmy's and grab a double-double and some Timbits? Yeah, it's a restaurant chain named after a hockey player. Once again, the vast majority of hockey players in the NHL are Canadian. Get over it. Now, a double-double in Canada is just a quick way of saying I want 2 sugars and 2 milks. I don't know how that is only a Canadian thing, because that's just like a shortcut. That's just smart. And I know what you're thinking, but no, we do not have a quadruple. You can save that for Dunkin' Donuts.